Hello, my name is Rufina Marco, and I'm one of the organizers of Matriarch trip. My fellow organizer is Devota Tem. Our trip took 2 days. It's a trip which started in Arusha, going to Tarangire, and then we spent a night in Karatu. Then the next day we went to Ngorongoro. Our trip had 9 people. Students from the professional tour guiding school. The trip was very nice and very amazing, and everyone enjoyed the trip.
Hello and welcome. It was about 6:30 in the morning. We are so excited to come out. It has been a long time since we go out, and actually we went to Tarangire National Park, and it was a marvelous trip. We got to see and experience a lot of things, and at the time we were at the park, we happened to see a pride of lion. It was very interesting to see some ecological terms, and one of it, we happened to see ecological luxury. This is actually by the time we find a male lion lying lazily during the daytime, and he did not even realize that we were there. He didn't give a damn about it, because in nature lions don't have natural enemies. That's why we are saying lion lifestyle refers to ecological luxuries. We happened to see a lioness. A lioness, she was sleeping on the shed with a juvenile male, and I think she was bored. I can tell this by her. She was yawning. He was inhaling air. By this kind of ecological term, I think she was bored. And also, in this pride of lion, where we saw a male lion with manes, and these manes, it protects them whenever the marauding males appear to come to invade the pride. And actually the fighting between lions to control a pride, it's very fierce. So lions relies on these manes because it protects their spine. And also the manes, it's also said that the fuller darker mane attracts more female attentions. And a male lion can be recognized by its age, by the color of its mane. And also we saw ecological terms in this pride, because we found them resting and lying lazily around. Actually this is ecological, it's a luxurious lifestyle of lions, because most of the daytime they can be found sleeping around. As we already know that lions have no natural enemies, so they don't care or they don't look around whenever they sleep around. And also we happen to see a lion's tail. Actually this lion tail, it enabled them to chase away the flies, and it was swinging all the time. Actually my name is Moses Ringo, and I'm a professional tour guide, and I'm from professional tour guide school. And the good thing about this trip, we got to learn a lot of things, and also much more. We got to how to learn and to have experience on outgoings, because most of us, we haven't been much in the national parks, and this is what we are training, and this is what will become to the future. Asante, thank you.
Gorongo Caldera is one of the 7 wonders of the world. It's a beautiful place where tourism come from all over the world to see this amazing place. And Ngorongoro is a paradise for animals, because all the animals who are in Ngorongoro, they get everything they want in the caldera. In Ngorongoro we can find top sites, which are Oldupai Gorge Museum. It is found in Ngorongoro. Olmoti Gorge, Embakai Crater, Also, Lake Embakai is found in Ngorongoro. Oldonya Lengai is found in Ngorongoro, and so many things. We saw a lot of things, and also in Ngorongoro you can find the Big Five. One of the amazing things that I saw in Ngorongoro, and I can say my trip was very amazing. I saw the leopard. We saw the leopard when we were out of the crater, and we found the leopard on the tree. It was a male leopard. We discovered that is a male leopard because of the position when it was on the tree. The sitting position is a bit different from the female leopard. Leopard is a very aggressive one and a very beautiful animal, and it's a shy species. Most of the time leopard is active during the night. It's a nocturnal animal. So during the day, leopard most of the time it sleeps. So we found this leopard on the tree, just sleeping and relaxing. It was a very beautiful thing. So it's very amazing to see this animal. We call the leopard prince of darkness, because his eyes is very sharp during the night. And thank you guys. We had an amazing trip, and we would like to see other people and everyone to come with us in this next trip, and we would like to organize trips, and most welcome, and come and have a trip with Matriarch.
Hello, my name is Namskia Joisak, and I'm one of the members of Matriarch trip. In our trip, Tarangire and Ngorongoro, we see a lot of bird, and my enthusiasm is to see those birds. So I was interested, and I a lot of birds of prey, and those normal birds. For instance, we see the Masho eagle, the largest and strongest eagle. There is ash starling. Its name is appropriate because it has a ash color. And also we see the pied avocet, and pied means black and white. Also we see those African spoonbill, and it's have a bill like a spoon. So when you see them, you can recognize them with their bill. Also we see the red and yellow barbet. It have the color of red and yellow, so nice to see that bird. Also we see flamingo, greater and lesser, and the lesser flamingo are small compared to the greater flamingo, and they have pink. Their bodies, it's have a pink color compared to those greater flamingo. Also we see the northern shovelas, saddlebilly stork, and the dead kikuko. Also we see a lot of them.
Hello everyone, my name is Devota Tem. I'm the organizer of Matriarch tour, and I'm happy to say about our safari. In Tarangire, I saw amazing banded mangoes. It is first time to see them. I was very excited to see those animals. They are so amazing because they stand by lips and they stay in the one position. Once you see them, they are very, very amazing. They stay in sosh, and I found them in the dormant temat. And the reason to live in there, the temat, it has not having a temat because it is dormant. And if it has a temat, it is difficult for them to stay there because inside the temati there is soldiers, so it is very hard them to stay there. But the temati was dormant, that's why I found them. And they use the temati mound as a viewpoint to watch the predator and the place of resting during the afternoon. Thank you. In Ngorongoro also I found a tree for all season, which is Acacia. Acacia, we say this is a tree for all season because everywhere you go in Africa, you will find this tree. It is very amazing because it has some roots which support it to stay in all season. There's taproot which is going deeper during the dry season, and also it has a taproot which is conserve water during the rain. Also, can say Acacia, it is a African universal icon because everywhere in Africa you find this tree. Also, it has a benefit for animals like giraffe. It uses it as a favorite food, and also animals like elephant. It uses it during the day where there is hot. They use it like a shade. Also, giraffe, they use it as a shade, and also the first human being. Also use the acacia tree as a shade. So acacia tree, it is good to use it in the photo. So if you find the acacia, you find it is everywhere. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Edgar Elia, and I was a participant of the Matriarch tour and safari. Our safari was amazing actually. We went to the Tarangire in Ngorongoro. In Tarangire there we see the family of the elephant, which consists mostly female and sometimes males, but that group is led by the female who we call the matriarch. The matriarch is the strongest old female and the most experienced one. Also we got the chance to see the way they walk. Elephants are good walkers. They can walk in miles while they eating because they have the Catholic testing, which they have the ability to eat different species of plants. We see the elephant, they walk in miles a day just eating different kinds of plants because they got the Catholic testing, the ability to eat different plants. Also we see the elephant, they just use the techniques of regulate their body temperature. They just compromise their heat and energy. So they just compromise heat and energy. The energy that they take, they just reduce it slowly by eating on the shades, eating in the swamps, and flapping their ears are the techniques or are the device of regulating their body temperature. Also in Ngorongoro there we got the chance to see the amazing animal who is eland. We call eland a good jumper, can jump up to 6 feet on standing points. Also with this we get the chance to see the symbiosis, which was the eland and the oxpecker. Like they just benefit in two different ways, two species which benefit in two different ways. Also in Tarangire we see that the river Tarangire, which is very important river in Tarangire National Park because it supports the huge number of animals during the dry season. That river does not dry up when in dry season. Its water keep on flowing and support the huge number of animals there. That's why we call it Lifeline River. Thank you guys.
My name is Ebenezer Legunga. We go at Gorongo and in Tarangire trips. I saw a hippopotamus as when adaptation in water and the wet skin to conserve water. A hippopotamus spending up in 18 hours in water per day. Then during night go out to feeding and as importing material because it has eating to the land, then get back to the water.
Hello guys, my name is Vincent Emmanuel. I'm among of the member of Matriarch tour. The trip was started at Arusha to Tarangire National Park, and one night at Karatu, then at Ngorongoro National Park. The trip was so good and it was so nice. We saw a baboon as a good mother. Is a good mother because they protect his baby against predators, because most of predators they prefer young. Then we see a mother baboon provide bond to his baby, because most of predators they prefer young, so they keep safe his baby or his or her baby against predators. Another, we saw a warthog at Tarangire National Park. We saw a warthog doing madual for the purpose of reducing parasite. Again, another, we see when they're reaching a niche. When they reach, they're supposed to kneel down because of the food they eat. Thank you guys.